I am a publisher, writer, editor, daughter, sister, auntie, dog mom, and many other things, including currently a cancer patient. But I am not a doctor or medical professional of any sort. What you are about to watch is an episode of my journey through cancer. I'm sharing my adventure with you in hopes that you'll find something here that's comforting and maybe even inspiring. This video is not intended to provide any sort of diagnosis or treatment plan. Please go talk with your doctor for professional medical advice. Okay, I'm feeling a little less unsettled today than I have for the past couple of days. If you've watched the videos in the last 2 days, you'll know that once again my medical insurance provider, Blue Cross Blue Shield, stood in the way of me getting the treatments I need to save my life, treatments that the doctors want to give me, and this time they did it by refusing to release me as a customer in a timely manner. I mean, they've refused almost every test and treatment my doctors have recommended all along the way. But I was turning 65, and so I could have Medicare, and I no longer needed Blue Cross Blue Shield. This morning I woke to find an email in my inbox that they had finally released me as a customer. And I immediately called my doctor's office and I talked to my wonderful, amazing nurse, and she told me that she'd received the same notification, and she had already talked to all the interested parties that have to be alerted and have to be put in line in order that I start my treatment, and we were good to go. In fact, when I when she asked me, was telling me about this, she asked me, she said, "Are you offended by swearing?" And I said, "Who, me?" And she said, my reply to them when they told me they'd released you as a customer was, "Fuck yeah." And I just said, "Fuck yeah." Because I can finally start getting treatment for my cancer. I mean, it will be 64 days from the day of diagnosis that I finally start treatment to get this cancer out of me. And, I'm apprehensive, of course, but I am excited beyond measure to start this battle. I'm ready. I'm ready to be healthy again. But while I am more hopeful and less unsettled than I've been for a long time, I am not in the least mollified. Blue Cross Blue Shield, in their quest for profits, has now delayed my treatment that I need to save my life from my stage 3 cancer by 4 weeks. 1 entire month. I don't know what the ramifications will be because of this delay. Did my cancer grow? And is the successful treatment of it going to be harder because some suits in some anonymous insurance office sat around a conference table like some corporate fucking death panel to decide whether I should live? And how much of the enormous stress that Blue Cross Blue Shield cost me? How did that affect my health? I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that fighting with your insurance carrier for life-saving treatment isn't unusual. I do know that that's incredibly sad and incredibly wrong. And I do know that I don't want anyone else to ever have to go through what I've been through in the last several months to try to get the treatments that are going to save their lives or the lives of their loved ones. You'll notice at the end of this video that I've changed my sign-off to remind people to call their representatives and demand universal health care. I have permanently linked the website that where you can easily access the information. You need the telephone numbers and addresses of your representatives so you can make contact with them and make this demand. And I remind you to please vote for representatives who actually care about the lives of their constituents and not just the profits of their corporate masters. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Also, don't forget to call your senators and your congresspeople to demand universal health care, and most importantly, don't forget to vote.